Sup Tarot fans, I'm your fantastic host Blue Sicx and welcome to another edition of Blue Sicx Tarot. Now today I'm going to be doing a video response to another hashtag that's going around because well, I do like hashtag videos, they're quite fun to do. So this one's called Getting to Know You. I came across this on my friend's channel Ickle Sunflower, so I'll leave a link in the description there. This is actually a revised version of an old hashtag that was originally created by Creo Witch, and it has been but Creo Witch is no longer on YouTube anymore apparently, and the person who brought this back is DeeVination. I'll also put a link in the description there. So basically it's another question thread, so we've got 11 questions today. And we'll start, and it starts with, sorry, I just got them off screen there. Apologise if you can hear humming in the background, that's my laptop. The first question is, what's your favourite time of year? Now, I've watched a few of these videos already. Everyone's favourite time of year seems to be autumn. Mine is summer. I usually complain like an old man during winter, so I'm not having fun right now at the moment. I like summer because it's nice and warm. My argument is I'm more designed for hotter weather. But then I live in the UK, so our summer's kind of, we either get a really good one or a relatively mild one. But I'm a I'm a summer person myself. So the next question is describe my perfect home. No, I don't own my own home, so there's that. I'm not really a sort of person who's that bothered. I'd imagine I'd have some surprisingly quite light colours probably. I live in a small town, relatively close to a larger town, so I'd rather still like to live in a urban environment that way. So I'm not really bothered as long as it looks nice. I don't really have a particular design in mind for a home. So next one, it says, if you couldn't be a witch anymore, which faith would you choose? Now, I'm not a witch or pagan in that regard. I've grown up in a Christian household, so I kind of have a lot of that going on. So I'm kind of sticking with what I've got at the moment. I am a Christian. I believe in God with the big G and sending his son down, etc. But yeah, so I'm a Christian, and you know, I try and stick with the good parts of Christianity, not the telling people off for doing stuff I don't like. But I tend to be quite chill when it comes to religious beliefs, because I've got agnostic friends, atheist friends, pagan friends, Jewish friends, Christian friends, all sorts. So I'm happy with what I've got now. I'm not really pagan anyway. So so the next question is, sorry if the cursor keeps moving. Sorry about this. Dyslexia is kicking in again. What is the most creative thing about you? That's a very good question. I like to make people laugh, hence the intros to here. I'm a circus performer, so I do like to entertain in general. I always find that quite fun. I always like to try and make people laugh, so that's just why these videos kind of go hot and cold, really. Yes, some of you know I've done modelling as a hobby, and I've got a separate modelling website for that, just bluesicx.co.uk. Not done any of that for quite a while, having my Bell's palsy, which I think I've mentioned in other videos. If I've not mentioned it, the short version is woke up one day, couldn't move the left side of my face. It's likely you've had a stroke, but you've not. It's just a nerve issue that I'm still getting over, so it took me a while to, hopefully I should get stuff done in the new following year soon, because that's as high up as that goes. Anyway, enough about that. Describe something that scares you. The next question. I guess the thing that would scare me is just being alone, being on my own, because I'm an only child anyway, and I just like the company of people. So being on my own, obviously everyone needs their own space every now and again, but just being on my own I'm not a fan of. Yeah, I just don't like being on my own, really, in all senses, really. Who is your hero? Now, this one kind of stumped me because I don't actually have any heroes, really. So I'm trying to say that. I don't really have any heroes. I mean, so I think like the closest thing to a hero I have would be like Stephen Hawking's, because the idea of one of the most smartest man who's ever lived was also in the situation where he was the least physical able, and I think that's quite amazing in its own right. But I wouldn't really call him he's the closest to a hero I have, but I don't really have heroes. I try not to. It's just, once again, just another thing, really. Right, so next question is, tell us about an animal you love or have loved with all of your heart. There are two prongs to this one. Some of my favourite animals are octopuses, because apparently not octopi. Octopuses, they're pretty cool, very intelligent, and they can fit through all sorts of spaces, and they just look really, really cool. I like rabbits. I've never eaten one because I've watched Watership Down and love that film. And I've got a dog that I may have mentioned a few times. His name's Iago, and love him to pieces. He's 10 in March. And if I'm smart enough, I'd hopefully have put a picture of him about now. Now, wasn't he adorable? I took that earlier today. Next question is, do you believe in soulmates? Now, yes and no. So, I don't believe that there is the one. I don't believe in the one. So I don't believe in there's the one person that you're supposed to meet and they're yours forever. I don't actually believe in that. I do believe that you can have people in your lives that you connect with so well they improve your lives. So not necessarily, once again, not necessarily in a relationship, or in a romantic relationship. I've got like a few friends who I'm glad they're in my lives, and my lives has been improved because of them. So I believe in soulmates in that regard, just people who are in your lives and you love them with all your heart, be it romantic love or like family bonds, that sort of thing. So I believe in that regard. So I guess the answer is yes. Okay, next question. Would you rather create art or view art? Now, once again, going back to the other thing, depending on if you consider circus entertaining a thing, but I would rather create, because then I'm making something that people would enjoy. I'm putting something in rather than just taking out. I mean, I do enjoy art. I've got a book of Salvador Dali floating around somewhere in here. Do like his artwork, and I'm a tarot collector, so I'm up to 127, so there's lots of different forms of artwork there that I just think are really amazing. But I would rather create, so I can just put things out, because it's just I like expressing myself, and art is a great way to express yourself. So, okay. Describe your favourite part of your body. My hands, I'd say, are my favourite part. Because obviously it helps to shuffle tarot, and once again going to the circus thing, because I juggle and contact juggle, and I find so that and do a bit of poi spinning, and I'm trying to do a bit more staff. So so in that field, pretty much everything I do is with my hands, and they're really and yeah, so they're the tools my hands are the tools I use for most of my work, be it circus or tarot. I mean, even in my evening job, I have to do a lot of writing and carrying tables and stuff. So they're the most used part, I guess. Now, right. So, last question. You're gonna love this one. Take a deep breath. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? I'll always say egg. Egg came first. That's how I've always seen it. On an evolutionary term, that's how I see it. On a philosophical term, egg. So anyway, that's the end of the video. If you do like it, like, share and subscribe. And so all the questions will be at the bottom of the description, and also the links to my Instagram and Twitter, because I'm not really going to bother with Tumblr anymore. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again soon. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe, and hit that bell notification. The intro and outro music was Tetris Linear Groove, available on Overclocked Remix. Give that website a look, great stuff on there. And if you also like some of my other bits, you can check out my videos, and you can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Tumblr at Sicx Tarot. I'll see you again soon. Thanks again for watching.